हमने फैसला किया है कि 10 रुपए पेट्रोल और डीजल को आज हम कम कर रहे हैं। 5 रुपए यूनिट हम बिजली कम कर रहे हैं।
I don't see any major problem with it because it's only 250 billion rupees.
हम अगले बजट तक इन दो चीज़ों के ऊपर हम अब कोई इजाफा भी नहीं करेंगे।
Being part of Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council and being part of Macroeconomic Advisory Group, I can tell you that we have been working on this package for last 2.5 months or more. So it is not a knee-jerk reaction. It is a well thought out package. We prepared a couple of options for the government, and the government picked this option. People, they were complaining about price hike in petrol, they were complaining about price hike in diesel, they were complaining about electricity price. In normal circumstances, of course, that could have been tolerable. But now after Russia and Ukraine's conflict, the war that has started, the energy prices globally, those have actually exorbitantly increased. I think that was the point, that was a threshold where PM realized that they need to provide some relief to the consumer, and that's how they came up with this package. This would be around 250 billion rupees. It's very simple mathematics. Pakistan's total consumption of petrol and diesel is 1.5 billion liters per month. So at 10 rupees reduction in its price is 15 billion rupees per month. Even if this conflict continues for next 4 months, till when this package is announced, it is 60 billion rupees. Similarly, in case of electricity, it would absorb the fuel adjustment charges, 5 rupees per unit for the next 4 months, and its total price would be around 17 billion rupees per month. So per month cost of this package, it would be around 130 billion rupees. Even if we include the petroleum development levy, and if we include the crude oil increase or exchange rate fluctuation, there is 93 billion rupees allocated for those purposes. Another 15 billion rupees is allocated for fluctuation in electricity price. So in total, it's not more than 250 billion rupees for next 4 months. So almost 60 billion rupees per month, including all contingencies. Government would be using unspent amount of Ehsaas program. Some of the money would be diverted from Ehsaas program. Some of the money would be diverted from the money already allocated for targeted subsidies in the mini budget. Our oil companies, including PSO, they are in profit. Their dividend amount and their profit amount is there, and that amount would also be utilized. And finally, if there is a requirement, some of the projects, brick and mortar projects in PSTP, those would be retweaked to somehow finance this package. So I don't see any fiscal deficit accruing due to this package. Well, so far there is no sharp response from the IMF. IMF was actually informed about the details of this package, and now one will have to see that how they react, but so far there is no reaction. Pakistan would present its case, IMF will react, they will either object or they will accept Pakistan's proposition, and of course it's a negotiative modality, so there would be negotiation and one would see that where it ends. I don't see any major problem with it because it's only 250 billion rupees, and for a government which is presenting now nearly 10 trillion rupees budget, not exactly 10 trillion, but nearly 10 trillion rupees budget. Squeezing 250 billion rupees from that, it's a minor amount. So I don't see any reversal, at least for the next 4 months.